Okay, finally passed that intro. Sorry about that. It's not technically Monday, but it certainly feels like a Monday given the holiday yesterday. But good morning, afternoon, evening. Welcome everybody who has joined us today. Welcome back. If this is your repeat episode, and welcome here if this is your first time joining. I'm joined again today with my lovely colleague, Laszlo. Laszlo, say hello.
Hello. It's a proper Tuesday here, this side of the world. So welcome everyone.
That's
Thanks for
true.
tuning in.
That's true. That's true. Good morning, Ben. Good morning, Deborah. Second breakfast. Yes, Deborah. We are hobbits here. We started a bit of a multiverse with our live streaming. So I have second breakfast. Earl has 11sies and Travis has afternoon tea. So you'll see those later this week on Wednesday. But because we are talking about second breakfast, I always like to talk about what I'm eating or drinking. I have had a first breakfast today, which was nice, which normally doesn't happen. Yes, thank you. And coffee, as per the usual. I'm drinking out of my llama mug and having a little Americano today, actually. So quite tasty. How about you, Laszlo? Anything interesting?
Just water. I was just thinking, like, isn't pretty much everything Americano you guys drink? Because
Not always, because sometimes it's drip coffee. So we just do a little espresso with some hot water, and I usually put a
fair
little
enough.
almond milk in mine. So yeah.
Not a huge difference, though, if I want to be honest. But okay.
Well, we'll see about that. I don't know. Okay. Well, all right. So what are we doing today? So let's go ahead and share our little Miro here and talk a little bit about what we did last week. So we've been working on the last couple episodes a smart garden workflow using agentic AI in the ServiceNow platform. And last week we started working on adding some tools to our AI agent for our plant care specialist agent. And we created an action to get all the sensor data that we're collecting. So for those of you new here that don't know what this smart garden is, hi, Lauren. If you don't know what the smart garden is, essentially what we're doing here, just a kind of a TLDR, we are using garden sensors that monitor soil moisture, humidity, air temperature, soil temperature, those sorts of things, sending that data to ServiceNow, and then making some decisions based on that data, whether we need to water the plant, give it more light, give it more heat, whatever the case may be. Right now, all that's very manual. We're decided now to add AI agent into it to help us take care of our plants. So that's what we're doing here. So we started working on this last week. The goal today is to finish that up and also add a tool for looking up the care details for the particular type of plant that we're caring for. Did I miss anything, Laszlo? You were here
That's
last week.
about it. I was just trying to recap as well what we did last week, and I had some mental takeaways as well, like turning off that code suggestion thing. I did look at that, but I didn't dare to try. I figured why not try it live if if it works, and we put together our action in Flow Designer just fine, but we didn't get the outputs we wanted. And I was just thinking afterwards that maybe I led you down the wrong path, saying we don't have to break out our object in the outputs. I have a feeling we should have done that, and that's why we didn't see our outputs.
That's okay. We'll fix it.
Yeah,
We'll work on
yeah.
it today. Yep. So just to quickly look at our agent, this is the one that we're working on. And step 2 is the one we've kind of focused on using this get last metrics updates tool to retrieve the last sensor reading. So that's what we built last week. And that's the action that Laszlo is referring to. So I think we jump back in there and define that object and see if we can get that data out like we want. So let's do that. I've opened this up here and let's look at our actions. It was this one, right? I believe, because we put that in the garden now. Spoke. Is that
Should
right?
be the one.
Yes, it's this one. So we'll edit our outputs because right now it's an array. But it wouldn't be array of string though and not object?
I don't know. We have to look at the
Okay.
action what we have there as the output for the action. I think that, yeah, that's an array of objects. We could stringify that if you want, but I think Yeah, I don't remember. I think it was an object because we had the sensor name and the value in pairs in it.
Oh, right. We sure did. Okay. So array of object. Let's run. Let's see what the last one.
Look at execution. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's look and see what the output was last time we did this. Oh man. Okay. So this is the last time we ran it on our last stream. And if we look at the steps, oh, we weren't getting table metrics. It was empty.
But then we had a logging and oh yeah, because it was in the logs. Okay. Maybe it was just in the logs. Yeah, that's the thing. We are probably already doing it wrong here with the mapping.
Probably, yes. So do we need to, well, instead, maybe this should just be, gosh, I don't know. I don't know what the...
Just an array, you mean?
That's what I was thinking, maybe just an array, but we don't have that option to just...
Or just, what if you just name the object to what we actually call our object? What is the metric reading, is it, in the output variables?
Like
so you can see on line 8, we've got the variable for our object. So what if you just use the same name?
Just
No,
metrics?
not there.
No, I'm sorry.
It's just using the metric reading name for the object name inside our array under output variables. That's where you are. So we got metrics, that's the name of the array. And then underneath that, you can,
metric reading?
I think it's not a capital M.
Oh, it is not. You're correct. But it won't let me change it there.
I don't know if that will, honestly, if that will make a difference. It's been a while.
Label and then name, but it won't let me change the name. Why not?
Does it let you delete it? It doesn't.
No. We can just whack it and do it again.
Good as well.
Let's see. Array of object.
Yeah, but the array is now metric reading. That doesn't matter. So we go metric array.
What if we just stringify it now to make sure we're actually getting data in there? And just put it in.
We can always parse. Yep.
Yeah, let's do that and just do metrics and make it be a string. JSON.parse. No, JSON.stringify. Right, output.metrics. Yes, okay. Let's try that. Oh, shoot, we need a plant sysid. Old. Plants, all plants. Nope. Copy that. And we'll just do, I don't think I need this, but we'll see. Because we're getting all of them, I'm pretty sure.
Not even sure we're using that.
Oh, man. Cannot deserialize sysid. What? What do you mean? Is it not getting any of those? What did we miss? Plant sysid action.
Just try with the I didn't see the error that you were getting.
Oh, sorry. It was like it didn't like the sysid. It looked like.
The sysid, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, Deborah, this is like my favorite thing to do in ServiceNow, really using ServiceNow for something well outside of the box that you would see in like a learning course or something like that. That's what makes the hack zone at CreatorCon so great, in my opinion. Yeah, do you see that, Laszlo?
I see that now, yeah.
Weird.
I just see there was an error loading the execution details.
Yeah, Could not deserialize value. Oh, you can't read it because of the comments that are there. Oops. Couldn't deserialize value from
yeah, okay. See what you
flow.
mean.
Yeah.
Could not deserialize. So let's just do the classic reload Workflow Studio. That'd be my first step, honestly.
Let's save it first, and then
or
we'll
save
try
it. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll save it first, and then we'll do a little reload here. No problemo. We can do that. I'm going to switch us to some picture-in-picture, maybe make that screen a little bigger for folks.
Yep.
Might be easier to see. Okay. Shall we test it again?
Test it again.
Same deal.
All right.
It just doesn't like showing it here. What does it show in the execution?
Do we have any logging still?
Well, let's see.
Nothing.
That's today. It says complete, but it won't load it in Workflow Studio.
It's not good.
No, it's not great. No, we don't have any logging. Of course not.
Yeah, it doesn't matter because it has a problem with the SysID already.
Well, we could log it. I think it's a flow designer thing, though. I think it's being ridiculous.
What I'm going to do now, I'm going to head over to the logs and just wait for you to hit it.
Okay. Oops. Nope. Poop. Oh, nope. Wrong window. Ah. Let's run that. I don't think I need this enter anyway. I don't think we're using that input in the first place.
No, you can just leave it out and
yeah. Very
we
angry.
tried it. Ooh.
It was working before. Try without the sys sensor metric. That's Ben's suggestion. You're right. It absolutely was working before. And the only thing that we changed was, I wonder if we're trying to stringify. Do you get anything in the logs, Laszlo?
Yeah, I'm getting more details of the same error.
Okay. I wonder if this is coming back as empty. Well, you know what? Background scripts are our friend. Let's see if this runs in a background script.
I'll read through the logs while you do that.
Okay.
Let's try to crack this. This is the best part of live coding.
It is, isn't it? Oh, here's where we get to battle our friends, the automatic code completion here.
Okay, we can look at that too, because I have that open as well.
We don't want to do that. Copy SysID. There's our SysID.
Pretty sure the code will just run fine in background script.
Oh, it doesn't like the metric base utils. Because it says metric base utils is not allowed outside of the scope. It doesn't feel right, but let's see. That could be it. It would be nice to have that more detailed error in.
What changed since last time?
I know, right? So that was here. Come on, dev instance. Let's do it. Lauren, you say UT, and I immediately think of University of Tennessee, but I know that's not who you're talking about. Oh. I know you're talking about Texas. The other UT. That's really annoying. Do you have that issue in ServiceNow Studio? Let's see if this works. Look at that.
Works as expected. So I was just going to suggest remove, just remove the action output. Run without that. Oh, actually, yes.
Yeah, it's working like that we expect it to, right?
Yeah. Yeah, so here, just comment out that line 14 with the stringify thing.
But we want to. But don't we want
I
to?
know, but I have a feeling this is causing problem for
You
us.
think so?
Well, let's just try it like this. If it doesn't fail, at least we know.
You want to try it like this, returning the metric array?
Yeah,
Then?
just try just see if it runs or if we still get the same error.
Do I have my sys ID? Yes.
Still
It's
the
very
same.
annoying. Yeah, that is annoying.
We saved though, or it doesn't matter.
I don't know. I didn't put anything in the logs that time because I commented that out. So maybe that was a mistake. See, we have the plant. There's our inputs.plant. That's our sys ID. That's the
The
sys
long
ID.
thing we can do, we can look at execution, see how the code looked like, and just restore and take it from there, unless it fails still. Yeah, I was wondering, don't you have to save first, and otherwise
We'll see.
It runs with the previous context.
Man, I do not want to spend the whole stream trying to figure this out.
Yeah, right. We can pivot.
That's annoying. Yeah, same thing. And it can't. It's weird that it says complete. I would think it would say error here. Don't you need to say first? Yeah. Yeah.
So can you look at the one from last week and
Is this fun?
Yeah. So at least
I mean, maybe I use a different. I think that's the same.
I would be shocked if that would be the reason. So yeah, we got the script there. We can just take it and
same sys ID. Right? Yep.
And the rest of the script, what changed? Oh yeah, you had the JSON stringify in there.
Yeah.
Okay. Push. Okay.
You want to copy? We should copy it. Yeah.
You can.
Let's see what happens. That all looks the same. Something changed, but I think it was the infos.
Let's see. I should see something in the logs at least. If it works. Okay.
Taken longer that time. Still doesn't work.
Okay. This is something with Flow Designer this time.
Turn it off again. Power cycle. It does seem to be a separate thing than display then. I agree. It almost is like a Flow Designer thing, like a Workflow Studio thing.
Do you want me to clear the cache of the instance you're using for your live stream, Christy?
Sure, go ahead. Because this is looking at sys flow value with sys ID, and this is changing every time. So this is not our plant sys ID. This is the sys ID, I think, of the flow itself, which is really weird. I don't understand. I do not get it. And that's our old one.
Things happen. You know what we can do? Did you commit last time to source control?
I did not. I don't know if I have a repo set up.
You know where I was going with this, right?
Yes.
Oh, you don't have a repo then?
I'm not sure that I do. I don't think I have it linked to a repo just yet. I know I have Garden now, but I don't know about this one. Yeah, I don't.
All right. Okay.
I mean, I can fix that, but I can hop over my other window here and do that. Hold on. It needs to be anyway. Let's see.
Yeah, but it doesn't help us now because I was just thinking we could reload from last time if we had a commit.
Yeah. Oh. Not public. Thank you. At least not yet.
Otherwise, we can just create a new action. because we have all the details, right?
We could. I might hop
At
over
least
to.
make some
Sorry.
progress with this, with the stream. Yeah.
Yeah. I can't. I'm breaking all the rules. Don't do that. I'm breaking the rules and putting in master. But let's see if my credential works. Please.
That
It's
works.
also interesting that Studio doesn't show anything but just the roles. There's much more in there than the roles. I guess Studio doesn't reflect the other one. Oh, master and main. Oops. All right, let's push it. Push it. Go. Okay. Sorry. Distractions. How about we jump over to creating another tool for our agent real quick on looking up the type of plant and testing that out. Because I don't want to spend the whole stream trying to figure this out. I like to get something done and mark something off.
That's fine. Maybe I'll try to fix it in the background for you.
Yeah, and then we'll come back to it. So I'm gonna go to AI Agent Studio. And we're gonna work on our agent. This is our plant care agent where we have our description. We've given it roles and the steps. In step 3, if you've already looked up plant care information for this plant type, so we can tell it to store certain things in memory. So that way it's not always having to go back out. So if it's looked up the same plant type before, we can tell it like, hey, save that information, save that context. So you don't have to do it again. And so we're gonna have a web search for plant care information. That's the tool that we're gonna create. So we have our plant details action. Let's add a new tool. This one's gonna be a web search. Gemini, okay. I'm just gonna name it the same thing. We're gonna make it autonomous so it doesn't ask us for information.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, sorry if I'm asking something that was already explained in previous episodes, but do we wanna talk about what these things mean, like supervised and autonomous with the different tools? Or is that obvious for everyone?
Yeah. So in this case, I mean, doing the web search is pretty self-explanatory. We want it to go out and search for information. In this case, we're giving it the provider of Gemini. It's going to use Gemini to do that. The inputs, we have our query that we're going to give it. But down here on all the tools that you create in for an AI agent, you have different execution modes. It can be autonomous, so it's just going to do it on its own without asking for permission. So something like a web search is pretty harmless, letting it go and be autonomous and doing it on its own. Supervised mode is so that you can basically ask for approval. So if you're approving a record or making some changes in another system or even in ServiceNow, you might want to have that to be supervised. So in the chat, it will come back and be like, hey, I need to do this in order to process this request. Is that okay? And then you can give it an affirmative or negative, and then we'll take action from there.
Basically, we're keeping the human element in the loop, right?
Yes.
So, like with, I don't know, more when there's more stakes at hand, like, I know, here's my proposed solution, like give this customer $1,000 back or something. Is it okay for me to proceed? And you may not want them to do that. I don't know, about $50 or something like that.
Yeah, exactly. So you can make that autonomous or supervised. Display output, that's pretty self-explanatory. Do we want to show the output from this particular action in the chat? In this case, probably you can give it so people can see kind of the care information that comes back from the web. If you're, let's say, running an action like a workflow action and it returns a bunch of JSON, probably don't want to display the input for that one. I mean, you can. Actually running labs with AI agents, I've accidentally left display as yes and gotten like a big chunk of JSON back in my chat. And I'm like, oh, wait a minute. I forgot to change that to no.
Transparency above all.
Yeah. I mean, if you're testing, it probably makes sense. That way you can actually see what's coming back. But for production, you probably want to turn that off for those sorts of things. And this is just the message that it will give you while it's doing the search. You can use AI to come up with a more fun one, searching plant care information. So that's pretty cool.
Solid.
Sometimes that flow error may appear if the flow context is too large to load and exceeds the transaction quota rule time. But in this case, it didn't look like that. That's a good point, actually.
Yeah, that's what I found on support as well, but just don't seem to make sense right now because we use
Yeah.
now the exact same code we ran last time. So yeah, a bit of a puzzle.
Yeah. This here, I didn't really understand this initially, but now it makes a lot of sense, where you can actually take and transform the output to be verbose if you want it to be line by line, like every single thing that it comes back with, or maybe paraphrase it or make it very concise in the output of the web search that you're doing. So you can kind of even transform that output to being very, very wordy or a little less wordy if you want. So we'll add that. And there you go. So web search for plant care information. So this is all broken down by the different types of tools that you add as well. So now I have to remember giving it the input. We're not going to add a trigger. We can display it. Man, there's some new things here. Collecting plant data. I like using AI to come up with those messages. It saves me a lot of time
Pretty
to try and be creative, figure it out. Yeah, it's not bad. So we can do a save and test, but we're not really giving it, let's see. Let's go back to our agent and make sure we're feeding it the right input. If you are already looking at information, tool to find the care information for the plant type. I think we might need to give it more information for the plant type. Sorry, just going back and reading over my previous steps. I wrote these before I actually started doing this this stream just to have like a framework, and now I'm going to make sure that it's actually going to work okay. For the plant type as specified on the, let's see if we can just say that as specified on the plant record. See if it finds that. Although I'm afraid if we leave this, it will still try to do that. We're going to take this out for now and see if we can make it work so we can test. And I don't think I need that table anymore, honestly. But let's see. Step 3. So here we're even telling it like we want the format of the data, because these are kind of correlate to the fields that are on the reference data record. And again, I'm not sure I need that table anymore since we're going to use more of AI focused care information. So I don't know if I need to store it or not. But I have it kind of returning in this particular format because this is how that table was laid out and had these 3 choices, these 3 choices, so on and so forth. I'm going to take these out. This is all in our Miro too. So if we need to go back to those, we can always copy and paste them back in. Okay. And this is where I'm telling it to actually store that data in long-term memory as well. So it can pull that back up. Okay. Think we should test it, Laszlo?
Yeah, go ahead.
And see what happens?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, come on, SNUtil. Stop it.
Roll.
Yep. Can I? Yeah, that should do it, right? All right, save and test. I need help with my plant named lettuce. Let's see what we get. Let's see if it makes the right decisions here and gives us information.
Such a great interface.
Isn't it? That's pretty cool. Yeah. Plant details action. Okay. It knows we're going to use that. Searching plant care information. There's our web search. Okay. It should give us the direct output from that web search in our chat here.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see kind of what's happening and all the decisions it's making over here on the right, which is still pretty cool. Oh, look at that. It pulled up information. That's nice. Last fed, last watered.
It looks like a society of lettuce.
Yep. That looks about right. We should be pretty familiar with that. Yeah, so there is the JSON. So this is the JSON from that search result. Caring for lettuce plant is straightforward, blah, blah, blah. Different types. And man, that's a lot of information here. It's even telling us like pests.
Should have gone with concise.
I think so. I think we should have used the concise route. Wow, there's all its sources that it used.
Oh yeah, all the links, yeah.
Wow, okay. We should have gone with the concise route. You were correct. Let's go back to that.
Well, it's working. Great.
That works, yes. It didn't output it in the format that we want, but that's all right. We can come back to that and figure that out. So this one, concise. Although I'm kind of curious if it actually gave me the information about the type of plant, because lettuce is the name of the plant, but I put plant type as romaine lettuce. So I'm wondering if it's looking that up via the plant type or if it's just using the name. Maybe we need to be more specific.
I think so. I was going to say, like, I'm pretty sure you.
Yeah, let's look at our
to instruct that.
We did that. Okay, that's not where we need to change it. We need to change it in our. Change it here. Tool to find the care information for the plant type specified on the plant record in the plant type field. And I think that's actually a reference right now. So plant type as specified.
Good job, Travis.
Let us be more. Man, that man is the king of puns. Of puns. Display value. You want to make sure you use the display value.
This is what happens when Travis has a long weekend.
It's great. It's great. I love it. All right. I need help with my plant named lettuce, not lattice, lettuce.
Should work with a typo though, right? We'd never know.
Maybe. That seems like more advanced testing that I'm not ready for just yet. Let's see. We got all of our info. It's finding it. Great. That's awesome. Details of the plant name lettuce. Required input.
About type?
Yeah, there's the plant type. So it found that. I told it to use the... it's still just using lettuce. And it's using the sys ID for
that's the value of the field.
Yeah, and I told it to try to use the display value, but we might have to do some... I might just change that to, instead of it being a reference, it's a text field. Because that would be cool if I don't need to like go dig up this information on the web and store it in a table. That would be nice. Because surprisingly, it's hard to find a reliable source of data. Oh, some varieties like romaine. I mean, it's given some good details. It's still a lot of information that I didn't ask for. Huh, okay.
Better.
That's better, yep. It's not JSON anymore. It's actually like text, so that's good. Okay. Not bad. Let's configure this table. We're gonna go old school and just do it in the UI here. And be super slow, because why not? Can I change a reference field to a string field? Do you know why it worked last time? I feel
Why?
like something got created in the wrong scope. Do you remember that from last time? Something was in the garden now spoke and it wasn't supposed to be. It was supposed to be in the agentic scope. Scope. Scope.
I don't
Maybe not.
remember that.
Maybe not. Okay. So plant type. Yes, I'd like to edit that record. Can I make it a string? Will it totally like hate me if I do that? Okay. Maybe not. Let's see if it chokes. If I just broke a bunch of stuff.
But then it's, yeah, you're gonna have an empty column there.
That's okay.
It's not empty.
It's just a sys ID now. That's all right.
Yeah.
We'll make that romaine lettuce. And we'll just clear these out for now.
It's nice it kept the values.
Yeah, yeah. That way if I change it back, it'll still work. Okay. Let us try that again.
Oh God.
Geez. Monday. Okay. Tuesday. It's Tuesday.
Tuesday, yeah, well.
Man. My plant named lettuce. It's contagious, Travis. Your puns are contagious.
They are.
All right, let's see what happens with this agent. Oh, it's waiting. Why are you waiting? Attempt to retrieve the details for lettuce owned by... Uh-oh. Oh, no. That's not what I was trying to do. Why is it not valid to walk for record?
Why was it trying to dot-walk?
I don't know. What did we do? I probably told it to do that at some point. Plant type sys ID that you will use in step 4. That's probably it. Tool to retrieve the plant record from the table, given the plant name and the user you're speaking to. This tool will return information about the last time the plant was watered, and fed. As well as the plant type. Name? No. Plant type that you will use.
Plant type should do. It's string, yeah.
In step 3. 2. Yes. I changed it all around. It's step 2. Boo puns.
In step 3, that used to be step 4, but is now step 2.
Yeah, you know. We like to change stuff up around here.
We need another tool, like a step finder tool.
Exactly. It should be another tool type. Okay. Again, all right. I need help with my plant named lettuce. I should probably name it something different. So maybe it'd be a little less obvious, but let's see. Poor Muppet.
Oh, Muppet.
He's super quiet all day long, and then I'm on camera and he decides to not be quiet anymore. Plant type information. Plant record failed due to invalid plant type field. Okay. I wonder if this has something to do with Workflow Studio or the other action that it's using. Let's see. Yeah, I wonder if that's output. Plant type. Bam.
Huh. Nice.
There we go. All right, well, let's do this then. Plant record.
All the dominoes.
Yep. That's what happens when you change it. Change things up. Publish. Don't forget to do
Auto
that.
publish. Yep.
Yep. Okay. So we'll leave that test hanging. Is there a way to like stop it? Cancel it?
Yep.
All right. Can I just go to this step instead of having to go through all that? Let's do it. Plant named lettuce, please. Add some niceties. See if that gets us further. Searching. Don't be orange. Don't be orange. Come on, do it. Do it. It's taking longer. Is that a good sign or a bad sign? I don't know.
Still okay.
Maybe.
There you go.
Oh, a comprehensive guide now. Yeah, but give me my info.
Mentions romaine lettuce.
Detailed instructions for grown romaine lettuce. Hey, it does. Look at that. So it is using our plant type. Let's see. Plant name lettuce. Owner is me. Plant type is romaine. The plant details, if it's successfully retrieved. Plant type, romaine lettuce. Next substitute plant information. Romaine lettuce care requirements. Yay. It even is looking at the country of United States. That's interesting. I wonder where it gets that information from. Reasoning. Okay. Next up is organize and format the care information. Problem. Organize. So it is doing it. Maybe I have output turned off. Maybe that's it. Let's see. I really wish I did not have to click through all of that again to get back to this.
Right.
Yeah. But now I'm trying to think, like, if it's not here, autonomous. That's just giving us the information from the flow. Step 3. Care information should be formatted in such a way. So it's doing that behind the scenes. So I guess we don't necessarily need to see it.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so. It's just doing it all behind the scenes. So it is getting it and it is formatting it that way. Because in our test, it showed that it's actually getting the information and putting it and specifying that. Because when I tested it before I started streaming this, it was updating the plant record. So I think we have successfully created the agent, or at least the tool that will look up the information. So now I think we can go back to our problematic action that we have and figure out how we get the information from metric base and then compare it to the needs of the plant. So that'll be our step 4.
Yeah, I'm afraid that that's just the actual flow or something around the flow context is somehow toast, and not the action itself, or not. I mean, not the stuff we put into the action.
Yeah. I don't know how to fix that though. That's the thing, is like how we actually get to see it.
There's a bunch of similar things, bunch of tables you can navigate to and try to clean them up. What we also did previously, if we'd have other instances, you could copy the last working version down from your, for example, test instance to development that seem to have fixed these issues in the past, or reload from source control when you had a working version committed before. Maybe with the Zurich release, even the flow history could help you out. I'm not sure.
This one is exactly. This is Yokohama. We're
I know. I know. Just
you're saying that we should upgrade it to Zurich
yeah.
instead?
Yeah, well, I'm just saying, like, maybe all of these are going to be much easier to fix in Zurich. But for now, I would say, where are we using this action now? Are we using it anywhere else?
No, right now we've just taken it out of the whole agent. So no, this is created specifically.
I would create a new action from scratch, honestly. It's not a lot to replicate. It's probably a lot faster.
Okay. I don't want to create it here though. We're just going to put it in the garden project.
And I'll try to find the action in the meantime to see what we have there. We basically need the sysid as the only input. That doesn't even need the sensor metric anymore.
For plants. Okay. And
we had a lookup step, which we also don't need anymore, right?
Don't need it. Yeah, we were just doing the plants here,
just
right?
a copy-paste script.
Yep. Are any of the other actions working to show the execution? That's a good point. We haven't really tested any of the other actions to see if that works.
I'll try something, but
yeah. Okay. This is a good thing about having a couple people on the stream. We can multitask.
Yeah.
It's nice. Let's go back and open up that old action then. And copy that script over. What do we call that? Just plants. Very descriptive. And sysid. Good. Metrics is our object array.
So answering in the meantime, yes, other actions are working.
Yeah, just that one's not. Yeah. Weird.
That one is certainly not.
Yeah, strange.
That gives us hope for the new recreated
for the
version.
New one. Yeah. All right. Let's see. I saved it. Let's test it with our sysid. Works fine. That's great.
Works fine.
We don't have any metrics still in our object, but it's not bombing out when we view it. So that's good. That's good.
Where are we with the script now? Now we can fix that part.
This is the old one.
Okay, this is the old version. Great. So yeah,
this is
we can try your stringification if you want, but
that is what I want to do. Let's do this metric string and then just make that a string instead of trying to change that. Metrics, just so we don't screw it up, equals JSON dot stringify metric array.
Oh, and I didn't check the logs. I'm pretty sure we had something outputted there just fine.
It should have, yeah.
And we do. Nice.
Oh, nice. And it came through okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's our string value. So that looks good. Yeah. So those are all values for anybody following along at home from last time. These are values coming from metric base. So if you're wondering why that script looks really funky or not just like dot walk into the fields, it's because we're storing everything in metric base. So there's a specific metric base utils helper that we created to grab that data using the last metric date and time to get the latest ones for the plant. So that's why it looks funky and it's not just dot walking to those fields. Okay. Yeah, so it's just our object. So I think we need to define the object.
Or the properties in the object, which we have two. We've got sensor, which is the name of the sensor apparently, and we've got value, which is the actual reading of that, right?
Yep.
I don't think the name should matter too much after all. But if...
Sensor. And then, is that a child of that one? I don't want a child of that one. Wait.
Yeah, now you created the object, and actually, yes, it's going to be child of the object. The sensor is the child of the object.
Yep.
So sensor is not the object. You can delete that last. Oh, yeah, no, that's the string. You can keep that.
Yeah.
So whatever you name the object doesn't matter, but you need to create two childs.
Okay. But for whatever reason, I don't see a place to create a new one. Like if I do this one, it's going to be underneath the sensor.
Yeah, it should be underneath. It's because it's part of the object. Yeah, just like that.
Oh, okay.
That's going to be sensor or whatever you name it. I think
Sensor.
we should keep the same sensor, and the other one's value, right?
Value. Okay.
And now our object is also called sensor, but I don't think that's going to matter too much. So that's basically our metric reading or whatever the name is.
Let's call our sensor object.
Sensor so object, yeah.
Or whatever.
Save. Yeah. Let's see.
Is it gonna work? Is it gonna work? Come on, please.
I don't know.
Hey, look at that. There it is.
Look at that.
Hey, how about that? Very fancy. Right? Very fancy.
Yeah.
That's okay that these are null. That just means we're not getting it from that particular sensor. We have them in here for other sensors that if people are collecting this data, it will fill in. But if it's null, it's okay. Awesome.
That's, yay, folks, how you map an array of objects out of flow actions.
That's our lesson learned for today.
And the best part, I'm going to put a Zurich plug here again, because you can now save these as flow variables. Now we have complex objects supported as flow variables since Zurich. So that's pretty cool. I know some real use cases where it could have been useful in the past.
Or here.
Or yes. Like this one.
It's more ammo to upgrade this instance directly to Zurich instead of going to
publish.
No, we need an output.
Oh, that too. That
yeah.
To output the outputs.
Metrics. We're just going to go back and forth between sensor and metrics. Why not? And object. Exit. And
yeah, this should be much easier now.
Save. Publish. Okay. Do we have time? Oh yeah, we're gonna do it. We're gonna speed run it and see. Brilliant. What happens. All right. So now we've got our care information, and in step 4, we can tell our agent. Let's see. Get using the. We'll just name it the same thing. Plant tool, get the current metrics for the plant, the inputs for the tool. It's only one input. The only input, the tool, is the plant sysid. This tool will output. Well, actually. Let's just leave it. See what happens. And then we're at our tool, our flow action that we just created. Bam, which is that one. There's our plant. Oh, we should probably. Well, actually, it doesn't matter. I don't think. And we'll call it the same thing. Get current metrics for plants. Use this tool to retrieve current metric readings for the plant. Use the plant sysid as the input. I'm probably more descriptive here if I were if I weren't in a hurry. We'll make it autonomous, and we definitely want input. Let's give it a fun name. Getting plant metrics. Okay. We'll just do none. I want to see just raw output here. Let's try that. Ooh. Save. Test. Okay. Moment of truth. My plant named lettuce. Do it. Oh, okay. It's already doing it. Getting our plant details.
You're building up a reputation for needing a lot of help with lettuce.
I know, right? This girl like just can't grow lettuce. It's actually celery. We have celery because my kid for some reason is obsessed with celery. He likes to eat celery. Yep. And it's very sad. It's very sad, tiny droopy celery. Oh, we do need a drum roll sound effect. Maybe I'll add that for next time.
Next time. Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't turn on background music either, but that's all right. Let's do it. Come on. Growing healthy romaine. It's giving me all
background music for you.
Oh, there it is. Thanks, Laszlo. Look at that. There's our data.
You deserve it.
Yay, we got data. So now we have to do something with it next time. So next time, we can take all of that data and compare it to the care information and decide if we need to take action on our data or on our plant. So that would be then moving into the automation side of the house. It should be super fun. Also, it means I need to get my act together with some of these sensors and some of the automation things that we're going to do. So more fun for next time. Okay. This was
fun too.
It was super fun. I had a good time. I'm glad we finally figured out that action. I don't know what the heck happened to the one we created last time. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I don't know. I don't know either. So we'll wrap up today. And again, thank you all for joining. I hope you guys come back next week to see what we do with those sensor data, comparing that data to the care information. Don't forget to watch our other streams that are happening on Wednesdays. We've got Travis with Afternoon Tea on Wednesdays at 2 p.m. Eastern. And we have Earl with 11Zs at 11 Pacific, which is also 2 p.m. Eastern on alternating weeks. Also, keep an eye out for all of the new creator toolboxes for Zurich. I believe, Laszlo, you just or are in the process of publishing one, right?
I just dropped the latest episode, so check that out on our YouTube channel.
I have a feeling it's on Workflow Studio because you had some nuggets that you were dropping on Workflow Studio.
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay. All right. Well, with that, I will let you guys go and have a lovely rest of your week, and we'll see you all next time.
Thanks, guys. See ya.
Thank you. Bye.